primary reason for entering into the UK space was to enhance our position overall and to use the doorstep and the step up that we have from South Africa and our position in South Africa into growing into a much bigger market. We saw what we've done in South Africa had critical mass, and we were then wanting to actually expand our audience overseas, and it seemed to be a very opportune moment to do so. UK insurers and startups are very much geared towards customer facing and owning the customer journey. They want the customer to interact with them, they want to own that, they want to get repetitive buys from the customer, and they want to make it easy to do business with their customers. So a lot of the standard user interfaces that people are doing are just not good enough for them. They're really wanting to write their own front ends, interact in their own ways, do their own things with the customer. And that's really where we found our niche to be. We have found that there are quite a few insurtechs that are writing their own front ends and using our APIs in order to actually manage the back end stuff. So they own the customer journey, we own all the rest of it as a back office kind of environment. I think it's given us an opportunity to actually expand on what we're doing in South Africa as well. So we're bringing some of the information that we're getting back from the UK and the experience we're getting from the UK, and we're trying to apply that within our current customers in South Africa. We're seeing similar take-up where some of our current customers are actually wanting to do similar things with their clients, but previously were not able to. So the developments that we've done for the UK, specifically for the UK, are now being used within the South African context as well. So I think it's enhanced our position in South Africa. The thing that I've learned from the UK is that they're very customer focused. There's so much competition there. It's not like in South Africa where there are few insurers, there are many insurers, and the customer has choice, and how to govern that choice and how to encourage the customer to actually do business with you is a significant difference between what we see over here and what we see over there. There's a lot of product orientation here in South Africa as opposed to being solution oriented, which is something that we've seen in the UK, and we'd like to bring that back. So one of the things that we found in the UK is that they're wanting to actually bring new products to market very quickly. They want to fail quickly and identify what the opportunities are. Now, some of the systems that they've got, the main core platforms that they've got, cannot allow them. It takes them too long and too expensive to build a product, to release it to market, and then to test whether the product actually has legs or not. And we're finding that there's a lot of interest in our space because we can bring product to market very quickly, and that they can then test it in the market. If it works, great, they can carry on, they can enhance it. So taking from a minimal viable product into something which is actually more sustainable over time. And we're creating that incubator type environment, which is actually quite good for both South Africa and for the UK. We'd like to see more of that in South Africa. I think that we've got a very limited market in South Africa, so we effectively are shuffling people from one side to another. I think there's one insurer which take over somebody else's and stuff, and there's very much of an expectation. Insurance is a grudge buy. The attitude is to try and change it from being a grudge buy to actually a value proposition to the client. And I think that is something that we need to actually change over here. And we really can. Insurance can change people's lives and it can really make it, but it needs to actually be available when the client wants it, at a time and convenient that is convenient to the client, not according to what is convenient to the insurer. And that, I think, is a fundamental difference in attitude between South Africa and the UK. In the UK, the insurers are remaining more or less the same way that they are here, but what they're doing is they're spawning off a whole bunch of NGAs, or what we call UMAs, who are actually being innovators and are wanting to actually take new stuff to market at a price and at a rate which is not capable in a traditional insurance environment. So you're looking at the population sizes. Population size of the UK and South Africa are similar. It's also the 50 to 60 million people. However, the spend capability of the two is dramatically different. And another thing, so general insurance, like motor insurance, is compulsory. There is no option. You have it, you don't take it. It is very price competitive. There is no, so there's no differentiation on that level. It's on the spend for the new business types. So things like gig economy and that kind of stuff. People really are taking up the insurance on that side of things because they are seeing the opportunity or benefit in having it. So let's say a new business guy, he sets up his little business and he starts doing some work. He realizes that after a while that if he's ill, he doesn't earn anything. And then he has to start thinking about how does he actually ensure his inability to earn for that week, that month, that year. And that's the kind of thing that can then become very attractive to those people. So the insurance, the standard insurance, the MOTs and that kind of stuff is absolutely price competitive and it's absolutely standard stuff. It's in the gig economy and in certain niche areas where the guys are coming up with innovative solutions. One of our clients has got a medical product which he provides private medical insurance, which enables some of his staff to actually go and consult with psychologists and doctors or dentists on things at a very reasonable price. So what he's doing is effectively taking what the NHS is doing, supplementing it with an insurance product at a very affordable price. And then he's taken a bunch of suppliers to actually give that because it enhances those suppliers' ability to actually even out their income streams. In a sense, it's kind of creating a club, but there's benefit for the consumer and there's benefit for the insured, and now he's selling it to all the employers for their employees. And what's really innovative about his particular one is he allows the employer to buy a base product, and then he's allowing the employee to buy up additional cover as part of the package. So it's not just a standard PMI product, but it's actually PMI product that the employee can actually buy on their own right, at their own account, at their own choice. So that's the kind of innovation that we're seeing and which we think is very useful. We've got a lot of opportunities right in South Africa at the moment that we're dealing with. I can't tell you what they are in specific clients, but very much focused on in digitizing some of our clients and some of our new clients, really giving access for them, enabling them to actually talk to their clients more directly, easier, and times convenient that are for them, specifically in the direct-to-consumer kind of space. It's very, very important to us, and enabling brokers to actually interact with the products in a better and easier way. So it's also reducing some of the costs and the admin costs that we focus on trying to do that with our clients.